Okay, so we have a system here of equations, and we are going to solve those by graphing. Now, you'll notice that both of these equations are in standard form. So the easiest way to graph from standard form is just to graph using intercepts. Now, I want to put a little caveat on this and say this really isn't the best method to solve if the x or y intercepts are not whole numbers. But let's go ahead with the first one. These ones end up being whole numbers, so we'll be okay. So the first one, if I want to find the x-intercept, a 0 goes in for y, which means this term, the 4y, is going to go away. So that's going to be 6x is equal to 24. And when I divide by 6 on both sides, that ends up giving me 4. Then to find the y-intercept for that same equation, I am going to get rid of the x. A 0 goes in for the x term, which leaves me with the equation of 4y equals 24. So when I divide by 4 on both sides, that y gives me 6. So for my first line, I have the 2 points. I have 4, 0, and I have 0, 6. And then I can go ahead and connect. Oops, got a little messy there. All right, now my next line, I have 8x minus 4y equals 32. If I want to find the x-intercept, a 0 goes in for y, so I'm left with the equation 8x is equal to 32. Divide by 8 on both sides, that gives me a 4. And then if I want to find the y-intercept, I put a 0 in for x, leaving me with the equation negative 4y is equal to 32. Divide by negative 4 on both sides, y is negative 8. So now that I have my 2 points for that line, I go to 0, negative 8. And then I plot my 4, 0, and you'll see right there, that's where our solution is. That's where the two lines intersect. So my solution to this equation is 4, 0. Now, another way that you can use is you can actually go onto Desmos and you can plot both of your equations on there. So we have 6x plus 4y equals 24. And I also have 8x minus 4y equals 32. And when I plot those, you'll see right there is the intersection, and my solution is at 4, 0. And this can work whether they're in slope-intercept form or standard form. You can always come here to check your answers.